Planet Mars, long play, Mars, Olympus Mons possesses a daunting magnetosphere, and he's drinking beer. I've been not drinking beer here. Nope. Well, I drank it like 5 times in my life, beer. But then I've been using it to rinse my hair. Now it contains all the B vitamins. It's yeast. It's really nice. It's really good for the hair. My hair has been really good looking. I've been because I have cancer of the blood. Okay, I don't mind it. I don't have STDs yet. I have I think that I'm related to my own relatives, and I like my own relatives. There's nothing wrong with that, because that just means infertility. They're infertile. At least like you don't spend time on invaluable activities and valuable activities without different names for this, but generally means that you are not wasting time on fruitless activities, shagging, getting pregnant and finding pregnancy, and etc. Like, yeah, I'm a Scientologist. Yes. Here is a picture of myself when I met Lucas, and I was just so happy. I think it shows. Or perhaps a close up. Yes. I was so. Here's Lucas. And I love them. And they had such a strong, like, inside of their core, they're a rocky magnetic black demon, but they're lovely demon. Demons are really nice. And there inside there has been a beautiful, lovely, burning heart of caring. Like, caring means so nice and showing, like, to the loved ones. And I have been one of the loved ones, which is for me nobilitating. I've been a lover of Nikolai Copernicus. Isn't that like a nobilitating location where our things are gradually becoming slimmer, because we're moving to a different location. We are. And we're generally moving location up north. Oh yes, I'm so excited. It makes me happy. I love scientific work. It's like my Huvi Shalenu has right there. Like, do I have a picture of them? I have very few pictures. I have one. It's a profile, black pony. And this was my facial expression when I met them. I just tore off my black skirt, pleated skirt, and it was really nice. It was second grade. I know, but okay, I was a fat ball, but I was growing. But it shows here this beer, like there's Kozel. I also have Kozel. I have different types of beer which I use for B vitamin, and this is what it did to my hair. And okay, I don't. Well, that could have been better, but it was in fashion to have a haircut, I guess. Well, I'm not really into haircuts, but did my legs look good? Yeah. Oh, I look like a dwarf. I look like a munchkin, like a dwarf. How did I grow? Yeah, I measured myself, and I was 5'7". I was 5'7" at the end of 12th grade, but this was 10th grade. This shirt, it's like what, like some sort of like folklore. Yeah, but I've been so in love. I met the love of my life on the 25th of June. In a bar called 69. I had a pina colada. It was really good. It was like this pineapple drink, but it contained alcohol. Oh yeah. So and then like my family was like, "You're drinking stolnichnaya with boys." I was like, "I'm not drinking stolnichnaya up straight. I'm drinking it sideways." Yeah, my family's like, "Well, don't have sex with boys." I'm not having sex with boys. I mean, I am spending time with great men, yet I'm not having sex with them. We're just talking literature, music. My boyfriend, Lucas, has been extremely musical. They loved music. They had more records than I have had. More records. They had a car, and in that car there has been music playing. Oh, that's a baby. That's a plate we have. There has been music playing in the spacecraft, which we call the Matrix. And we had, oh, that was a love seat. I was like, they were like, whoa, are you gonna like, I was like, well, they were like, cunt. I was like, count, cunt. They were all constantly saying cunt. I was like, cunt. I was like, well, and they were like, well, are you gonna be beating the horse? No, I was like, space horse. Yeah, but that's like boys' conversation, like boys, teenage boys. That's what I thought, like cunt. I was like, we're like, well, can you demonstrate me your cunt? I was like, cunt. I was like, where to? I was like, are you gonna kiss me? I was like, kiss. I was like, kiss. I was like, koos. No, generally I don't say that, but I was like, what? Well, I was so in love that I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking at close. I was like, so I went blind. For that moment, I have been a blind man. I was blind man, but I was blinded by the light. Oh yes, I have a light of love, like love. Like this is like my friend Mr. Chris. We play Perpetuum mobile ביחד. zusammen. And we've been playing that. Together, and we play that. I'm just like, he's like, that's an Asian scale. It's like on the 45th fretboard. Like, I was like, yeah, but we could make it that way. It's like, this is Asian cookie. I was like, cookie. Yeah, but like we could. Oh, I'm talking about but I hate blues music. Yeah. Nah, like repeats the refrain that goes on a million times in the blues music. Yeah, music sadness, eternal sadness. But either blues music, that's like really sad. If they, I just listen to like, I refuse to take a bath and stuff. I refuse to take a bath, or like, no, like you go to like down south to like Nashville and like Tennessee and like tension sea. It's like that comes from tension sea, like tension from like the Civil War even, or like like moving to a different location from your Scotland and your Edinburgh and your mountains and generally from there. You moved all the way from east, like from far Orient Express. You moved and then like, oh, it's like a new location, but you gotta adjust, and like you're a pioneer. We are a pioneer. Ugh. A pioneer of what? Of gray matter? Yes, this is gray matter. This is a shirt. This is a shirt that I wear for breastfeeding, and that's a Calvin Klein shirt that I bought in Fort Lauderdale. Like it's like it's clean, it's squeaky clean. This is what I call the dragon suits, and this is differential calculus. I call it the Latino section. Squat. I don't squat. I do squat. Yeah, I do squat. Like I do squat outside at night because I like the air of like that is coming down from Venus. Well, nah, my sibling, my twin. I was talking about like an exo Jupiter and Uranus, and Uranus is magical. It's like poetry. They have poetic matter and similar quasar. This is a krill oil. Like I feed them krill. Krill's my food. I eat krill. Those are turned on. Those daisy, the chains turn on. Yes. And but this Richmond. This is where I derived from. American Richmond, the old Dominion state. Like, yeah. Should I add anything? That old Dominion, which is the old Empire. The Doodle, riding on a donkey. They were. They rode a donkey. doodles, and generally I feel associated with the heart of Dixie is like where my heart, like my heart beats. My heart, yeah, I got like today I got like 133 pulses per minute. It's hard. That's the sound of Dixie, which I never heard. I never heard Dixie, but I can imagine how it goes. Probably like the Marseille anthem.